All right, we're here. I want to address a few things. So we just had the Randy Travis segment where he used AI to make that song, and that was the segment that I did not know was happening literally until they came to the building last week. Eddie had to sign an NDA. Scuba Steve signed an NDA, which is a non-disclosure agreement, and the reason they did not want anyone to know about it is because AI is such a controversial thing, because you hear artists using AI or people taking like Drake and making him sing George Jones songs, or there is in the creative community a fear that record labels or producers are going to use AI and make it to where humans don't have a job, right? So because Randy had a stroke, they were able to use his old voice recordings and make a new version of a new song that he recorded. And they just didn't want it to get out that it was AI because they knew it'd be a terribly negative reaction without hearing the whole story. And I think that would have been what happened too. If it's like Randy Travis is releasing a song with AI, you would have seen the industry flip, going, oh, we're using the computer to make songs now? That's some bull crap. But then when Randy's in, and Randy had a stroke, Randy's barely able to communicate. That would be using it for good. They just wanted the full context there. So I didn't know what the bit was, the segment was, who the interview was until a few minutes before they got here. A few hours, I would say. But Eddie did, because Eddie had to record the cameras. That's why he had to sign it. He had to run the video for it.
That's the only reason, guys, so don't get your feelings hurt.
And Scuba,
I'm okay.
Yeah, everybody's feeling okay.
I'm not talking about you, Amy.
And Scuba Steve knew, because I let Scuba Steve and Morgan number 1 kind of tell me if I should do it without me knowing what it was, because I just wasn't going to sign anything. So that is what it was.
It's pretty cool.
It is, and that would be using AI for good.
Yeah, it's really special.
So
I would imagine for a lot of people, I mean, this is it happening to a famous person, but so many people that, maybe haven't heard someone speak in quite some time, like AI using that to, I don't know, have them say something that would be helpful for your brain to hear.
And there's another point I was going to make, but I'm so exhausted from iHeart Country Festival. Like, my brain is not working itself. And I interviewed Randy's AI a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And you can hear that in the podcast to where I'm like, Randy, what'd your family think about this? And it was his AI talking back to me.
It's wild.
Yeah, it's the world. I would just compare it to what the internet was in its infancy, where people were like, oh, this is going to be bad. But there is some good, and there is some bad. But there needed to be some regulation, and there now is. But that's what's going to need to happen here. So that was the whole thing. It wasn't like a crazy bit where we teased it for days or weeks, and we knew what it was. I never knew what it was until right before it happened. And I'm so excited for Randy, because you could hear him in the studio. Like, he was glowing. Like, he wanted to cry when he was listening to it, because it was even him. I mean, that was his whole.
That's his life.
That's
what he did.
Yes. Like, that was what he was known for. It's who he was.
And even his wife coming in and saying, I think that's the best voice in the whole wide world, and I haven't been able to hear it in so long.
So that's what it was. That's why we did it. That's why I didn't know about it. And now we can move on. I rarely get into like a comment fight on the Bobby Bones Show page, and it wasn't a comment fight. No, it wasn't a fight.
Okay.
But I did feel the need to kind of stick up for like what had happened there with Randy in that segment. And we posted a picture of Randy and his family in, and this person said, what a terrible tease for a segment. And I wrote, hey, I understand your sentiment, but one, I also didn't know what the segment was. I wouldn't sign the agreement. And two, they didn't want the info getting out and people judging a song made of AI without Randy and his family there to explain why and how they did it. Because it was also done with his voice and the many, many recordings that he had recorded from years prior.
And they said it was a secret, and so we just did a secret.
So anyway, my version of I Will Always Love You comes out tomorrow with AI.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be real good, though. Yeah. Okay, we'll move on. That's what's up. Listen to the whole thing on the podcast. I'm super happy to have been able to talk about that. I think we're the only place they stopped by this morning. Well, it wasn't this morning. We recorded it. But I think we're the only place they stopped by other than CBS, which did a big special on it yesterday. But I'm super happy to have that relationship with Randy and his family and be able to take that song and put it out there.
Yeah, it is really special knowing the backstory. But some people are still going to miss that,
Absolutely.
They're not going to pay attention.
But What's crazy to me, and I'll move to the news, the craziest thing about all of this is that some people will miss it and that not everybody in the whole world listens to our show.
Oh.
Hey, that's crazy.
Yeah.
You believe that?
I can't. I was like, how's that a thing? All right, let's go.
Bobby's Big
Stories.
Experts say it is vital to encourage your kids to get involved in team sports. It will do more than just teach them sportsmanship. Researchers found that sports playing kids have a higher likelihood of graduating high school and just going to college, not even to play sports. Higher rates of physical activity with friends growing up makes them more likely to continue those friendships into childhood. Also lower drug and alcohol abuse and like a safe space for them to go. That's from the Mayo Clinic. For me, sports was the absolute most important thing to me. Sports and church, because it gave me, again, a safe place. I didn't have a dad, so my head football coach, and he didn't sign up for it, but he was very much so a father figure to me, even if he didn't want to be. And it's not that he was like, I don't want to be, but I think I just assigned him that because, I mean, he taught me adversity, tough love, expectation, like all of that. Later, my stepdad came in for sure, and like my youth director at church did a bit of that too. But sports to me, as someone who did not have a lot of structure, was wildly important. And I'm not saying everybody needs to tackle football.
Yeah, but not everybody can play sports, man.
You don't have to play well.
Right, but then the coaches and they're dealing with a couple kids on the team that aren't very good, and
What?
Are you talking about yourself?
No.
This feels like it feels like we're both telling our personal stories here.
I have experience in this field.
I was not a good athlete. I turned into an okay athlete about 11th grade, and then I got to be pretty good. I ain't gonna brag, but I got lots of shiny trophies when I got older.
I mean, I'm watching this happen with my daughter who decided to just randomly start playing softball when she got to high school. She had never played before. And watching her be a part of a team is really awesome as a mom. And let me tell you, there's a lot of softball games. Softball is one of those sports where there's probably about, 8 games a week, and there's only like 5 school days. So
sounds like that's not exactly true, 8 days, but I got it. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
exaggerating for emphasis here on that there's a lot of games, so it's been frustrating, and I'm like, why do you want to play this sport? But if I really weighed it, I want her to play the rest of her high school career, even though she does not even really play that much. There's some games she literally just cheers in the dugout, but it's cool to watch her be a part of a team and learn responsibility and showing up for others. And
I think the team thing is the word.
Yes.
Even more than sports. I think that's just how a lot of the teams you get on in high school ends up being that.
Yeah.
Although I don't hang out with my quiz bowl team very much.
The chess team,
well,
team.
The problem with the quiz bowl team for me was when I was in 7th grade, I mean, not to brag, but I was the captain of the 12th grade team in 7th grade.
Dang, dude, what a baller.
You would think, but nope. Exactly the opposite. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. I got no chicks from that. Yeah. Moving on, there's a book called What Flavors Your Personality by Dr. Alan Hirsch. They say the food that you crave reveals something about you. I mean, what's the type of food that you crave?
queso. Salty, sweet.
So okay, let's do that. Salt.
Okay.
Don't say the exact food, but what kind? So salty?
Is salty sweet a flavor?
No, that's 2 flavors.
Golly, then salty.
Okay, Eddie.
I mean, I guess I'm salty. What's pizza?
Salty.
That's salty.
That's like savory.
Greasy.
Sure. If you crave a salty type thing like a potato chip, you tend to believe that outside forces, not your own actions, determine your fate.
Yeah, that's about right.
Okay. If you crave dark chocolate, you're the life of the party.
That's not you.
If you crave spicy, I hate dark chocolate,
Yeah,
man.
you hate it.
My wife knows it's the only sweet thing she can keep in the house that I won't eat. There's like a big gathering, a party of dark chocolate and like the pantry thing. Oh. If you crave spicy food, you love order, dislike wasting time, and worry about the details. Me, I'm a sugar guy. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening. I'll take sugar all the time.
What are you?
You tend to want to stand out and feel special.
Oh.
Okay.
Pretty much nailed that one.
Yeah, that fits.
Biggest vinyls of the century revealed.
These are records?
Records, not albums specifically, but vinyl records of the century. That would be the 2000s.
Oh, okay. I would.
Taylor.
No, Taylor's not
on there?
Actually, number 3, Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. And you got to think, too, a lot of these, with vinyl becoming super popular again, there's been a resurgence. Number 2, Pink Floyd, Money. And number 1, not a new record. So it's an old record.
Okay. So what century are they talking about? The 19th century or the 18th?
1924 to 2024?
No, I would think it was just 2000s on.
Oh.
Okay.
But again, the resurgence of vinyl has made.
Well, like
this
Pink
happen.
Floyd
Old
came out
records.
like in the 70s.
I know, but you're missing the point.
The vinyl sold
But they
now.
it's selling.
Oh.
Go back to sports.
But-
Just
but-
think about that. Write me a little essay. We'll come back to your sports.
But I feel like in the 70s, vinyls is when they were like happening.
But you're missing the point.
The resurgence of
resurgence.
vinyls.
How many times have I said the word resurgence?
I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
sure.
I'm about to throw something at him. Number one, Pink. No. We did iHeart Country Festival and it was amazing. Long live iHeart Country Festival. Like going into it, we get excited. I didn't get home till yesterday evening, but it was wonderful. It was a wonderful festival. You know, you had. I thought, and I didn't get to watch them all. I thought Lady A to me had the most fun, the coolest, biggest, like most well-rounded performance. Again, I didn't get to see everybody's whole, but I went out to watch all Lady A. Man, they are still so good. So it was good. But I would host it, and I would go and I'd do a stage thing, and then I'd go do a thing on Hulu, and then I would go. And every time I'd go back to my dressing room to change or something, the company would bring a new client and have them sitting there, and I'd have to do like a client thing, and it was fine the first 3 or 4, but then I never got to like pee or eat, and it was like, okay, back to stage, go back over here, back in. Guess what? There's somebody else in your room. Go talk to them for 15. Okay, get it. And then by the end of the night, I was like, I am Bobby Jones. I am Bobby Jones. It's a so yeah, little eyeballs are a little furry this morning. Airbnb reveals a Up house. Now Up, it's like the show, and the house is suspended on a crane. So you go and you hang out and you stay in this house that's in the air.
Oh, like
would
the
not do
balloon
that.
up.
No,
That's a
no.
cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Pixar's Up. So that's from the New York Post. This one's for Lunchbox. A North Carolina boy, 18 years old. It's one of the first scratch-offs he ever bought because he just turned 18, won $2 million. Your thoughts, Lunchbox?
He's ruined for life.
Yeah, that's probably right. He probably thinks he wins all the time.
Yeah.
That's tough.
He never got to grind. He doesn't know what it is to work hard.
Well, no, I don't think that's the case. I don't think you ever work hard at the lottery.
Lunchbox does. He works hard.
I think he just whines a lot.
No, I mean, I
He's
travel.
dedicated.
I do. I mean, I have strategies.
He's
This
dedicated.
kid just, willy-nilly, 2 million.
When I started doing breaks, and breaks are you get in and they open a box of sporting memorabilia that's signed by somebody. The first one I ever got in, I won. And that was, like Lunch was saying, it was trouble because I picked the Titans. And if they drew the Titans, Tennessee Titans, you win it. And they drew the Houston Oilers, which used to be the Titans. So I won a Warren Moon helmet. And I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing ever. I always win. And then I didn't always win. But
You didn't have to work hard after that?
Well, no. TSA finds a bag of snakes hidden inside a passenger's pants.
Oh, my goodness.
That's from the New York Post. TSA officers in Miami were shocked to find a bag of snakes hidden in a guy's pants. I'd be like, guys, those aren't reptiles.
What?
What on
You have
earth?
multiple?
Well, then
Okay.
I'd wink at him.
Hey, that's my snake.
Hey,
Why? Why did he have snakes in his pants?
there were 2 small snakes. I'm sure that they were like expensive snakes from another country. He was bringing in to sell. The officer summoned for the U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The creatures were given to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. He was trying to sneak them into the country. I'll give you one more story because the headline made me read more, and I was weirded out. And then I read more, and then I was like disgusted, but I didn't think it could have been true. The fiance of Madison Bergman says the wedding is off. Now, I don't know who Madison Bergman is. Okay, let me read more. Madison Bergman is the teacher busted for making out with a 5th grader. You guys know this story?
No, but
I'm
tell
just
me
I would
more.
call the wedding off, too.
There's so much here. The devastated fiance of the Wisconsin elementary school teacher who was arrested for making out with a 5th grader. A 5th
Yeah,
grader.
that's crazy, man.
Madison Bergman and Sam Hickman were due to get married. And imagine him. That it comes out in the news that your fiance was making out.
That's an 11-year-old, right?
It's an 11-year-old. It's been indefinitely postponed, a pal of Hickman said. Yeah, that's canceled. A 5th grader. Like all the wedding aside. Who cares? People get married and divorced all the time. I do care, Amy, but who cares for this story?
That's fine.
A 5th grader, not a 25-year-old, not a 45-year-old, a little kid.
How they're, what's
And
the
she's
teacher?
like pretty. And I know that doesn't matter, but it's a 5th grader.
I don't understand that.
So back in the day, the teacher that ended up marrying the kid, when they started, he was 12, right?
I mean, that's been so long, I don't know, but I think they're still together, right?
There's a show on that.
Mary Kay Letourneau?
A movie.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And they got married, and they're adults and have kids.
Mm-hmm. They got a
All
family.
that. All right, that's the news.
Those were Bobby's Big
Stories.
All right, we'll be back. Hold on a minute. Take it. I think Eddie and I have a new career.
Which is?
Well, first, we're in a comedy duo called The Raging Idiots. We tour all over the region.
Oh, dude,
We don't even say world.
just the area.
The region. So it's called Songfinch. Have you seen this? And I know that my sister-in-law got my brother-in-law one, but I didn't know the company. And she like puts all the information into a website, and it's like his name is DJ. He's a dad. And then they write a song, and it's like, DJ, you're a dad, and you are 5'11" and strong. And they write a song about whatever it is.
Yeah, I've seen people post like songs they've had made.
Okay.
We could do that.
Dude, this is crazy. So let me play something from the Songfinch website. And then what I want is a listener just to call us right now and give us some information, and then give us a day, and let's see if we can pull it off.
Easy.
But you got to call us now, and we're not gonna. What's your social?
What are we?
4923. We don't want that.
What are we charging?
No, nothing. We want to
this
see if we
one's
can
free?
do it for free.
Okay.
We want to audition for Songfinch.
Do y'all send them like? Is it just you singing
don't
the
know.
guitar? Because
don't know.
people get a fully produced
No, they won't get
song.
that. They'll just
I
get us
mean,
doing
not
it into
in
these
one day.
microphones. Yeah.
Okay.
We're just gonna let it rip.
All right.
Yeah. Why you gotta take it down?
No, I was just letting you know.
I know, but
Expectations.
No, but I knew, but I don't want to say it out loud.
Yeah, but ours
Ours is like
a little more
live acoustic.
Raw.
Yeah.
Live
raw.
acoustic. Yeah.
Okay.
Intimate.
Yeah.
So
Special.
I have some of these. Here's a clip of a song that a wife made for a husband using Songfinch. This is her playing it for him in the car. Again, he's not heard it yet. It's made for him, and his reaction. Go ahead.
You made me like the first time I saw you. We met in 2005 at a school bus stop in Texas. That was my first impression. I was 15 and you were 17. We just know that our connection was forever. My life changed for the better. Forever ain't enough.
Oh, that's like real
Yeah,
personal.
it's
I like
produced
that.
and stuff.
And it is really produced, and she's really good.
Hey, I don't know if we can do
what
this.
Maybe
I
that's
was
the problem. Maybe because she's like really good, huh? Okay, if we get a caller on and they give us some details, we'll give it a run.
It's not going to sound like that, but you know.
Yeah, y'all need like a specific questions that are asked so that someone can fill it out.
And we're gonna ask them right with our mouths.
How many details are you gonna get?
I don't
Lots.
know, but I don't want to like give up so much and get their identity stolen.
Right.
Then we gotta call LifeLock.
No, yeah, but just
It'd
like,
be like-
hey, when y'all meet? What's up?
But it may not even be about that. It may be like a sister or something,
Sure.
or a
When-
mom for Mother's Day.
When y'all meet?
Dude, we can do. We met the day you cut my umbilical cord.
I was screaming.
Or like I adopted. I met her.
I came out purple, but the doctor slapped my butt.
Know that.
Here's another clip of a wife revealing the song that she had made for her husband. Here you go.
We met when we were young. I was 17 and you were 21. We got together later in life. God had other plans we couldn't deny. Now we're married with 3 kids. Oh, how we love them. And a dog Magnum.
What would be funny is if the person didn't even know it. It's like, oh, it's a new song by Ariana Grande.
This is it.
Yeah. It's like, he's like, dang, all right. What the heck?
Hey, that's our story.
What? Huh? Then he wants to sue. They're like, no, hold on. Okay, so put on Amy in Tallahassee, Ray. Let's get some notes. Will you keep these notes too? I'm just gonna ask you
Sure.
some questions here. Do you have a guitar up here?
Yeah.
Hey, Amy,
Yes,
will you be our science experiment to see if we can do this?
I would be in. Oh my God, yes.
Okay. I can't say it's gonna be super produced like that. Eddie and I are just gonna sing it into some
No,
microphones.
you can say it's not going to be.
Okay, I can say it's not gonna be super produced because Eddie and I are just gonna sing it into some microphones.
Right.
Is that okay?
That's totally fine.
We'll just perform it on the show live, like
Yeah.
tomorrow, the next day. Okay, Amy. So what is this occasion?
Oh, I heard you guys on the radio, and I just couldn't resist it.
Yeah. So okay, so who do you want to write about, and why do you want to write about them?
My husband Damien,
His name is like
because
the devil.
I just love
what?
him, and I think this would be incredible.
You're writing it already.
Damien.
Damien. Yeah. Okay, Damien. And I don't know, how tall is Damien?
5'8".
Am I asking the wrong questions?
5'8". But how tall is
How tall are you,
Yeah.
Amy?
5'6".
Okay. You're just 2 inches taller. Some people say I shouldn't wear heels, but that's not how I feel. I'm already there. I'm already freestyling.
Dude, you're already working.
Yeah. Okay, so does he ever claim to be taller because he's 5'8"? That's what I would ask.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Claims to be taller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know what you say to our friends, that you might just be 5'10", but we know that ain't true. Okay, I'm feeling it here. Okay. So a lot of guys that are smaller it's like guys that are bald, they like grow beards. No offense, Scuba, but like small guys like to get really jacked because it makes them seem bigger. Is he like a guy who lifts, like gets ripped?
Yeah, he's a gym junkie. He goes every day.
Gym junkie.
I love that.
Gym junkie. Okay.
A big truck?
Oh, yeah. What's he drive?
Sort of, yes. He drives an F-150, but we only have a 2-inch lift on it.
2-inch lift. I like
There's
that.
a lift, though.
2 inches. I wish you put on your height.
We put it on your truck
Bobby.
Put
instead.
it on your truck, but it just might. No, we're just freestyling here.
2-inch lift.
What can I ask what he does for a living?
He is a he's a foreman, diesel mechanic.
Like a diesel, like 18-wheeler, that kind of diesel, or diesel engine
Yeah.
for? Okay, got it.
What was the other kind of diesel you were thinking?
Well, no, you can have diesel engines that aren't in 18-wheelers. I have my CDL. Don't worry about me. Okay.
Do that. He's right.
Thank you. Do you have any kids?
We have 3 boys.
3 boys.
Okay. And where would you rate him on the husband meter if you're a school teacher giving him a grade?
I can't even lie. He's a phenomenal husband.
Okay.
I couldn't ask for better.
All right. So give us a few more like random, like positive things, because right now we're just doing height stuff, and that ain't.
What about when they met or where they met? Like a location.
I feel like that's what everybody's doing in those. I
Oh,
don't want to
we're
do
not.
what everybody
Oh,
else.
You
very-
wouldn't even believe our story.
All right. Hey, maybe Amy led us somewhere. Give us your story then in like 30 seconds.
Oh my God. Well, I was 8 and he was 12. We met at a skating rink. And I told my mom that I was going to marry him one day, and they always laughed in my face.
That's good.
And then when I was 22, we got married. So now we have 3 kids. We've been married 7 years.
I didn't like how that made me feel at first. She was like, I was 8 and he was 25. And I was like, whoa.
I know.
But it wasn't. It wasn't.
She said they've been married for how long?
7 years this July.
7 years.
Okay,
Okay,
so
July. All right.
she knew right away, though, at 8.
At 8. I knew nothing at 8.
I did, I'm telling you.
Okay.
He's my soulmate.
He's your soul. Okay. And where do you guys both live in Florida? Were you both from Florida?
Yes.
Okay. Any other little things you'd like us to include? Like what color are his eyes?
Man, I was just thinking that.
Yes, blue. And that's his favorite color as well.
Okay.
That's her favorite. Okay, perfect.
Do y'all have a song?
Rumor by Lee Bryce.
By Lee Bryce.
Rumor.
Yeah, how's that one go?
I heard a rumor.
There's a
I'm
rumor
not gonna
going
sing it right now.
around. Hold on, I don't have it. Do it.
There's a
you
rumor
go, perfect.
going round. I had it. I was
Do
there.
the melody. There's a
Rumor. I don't know if I can do a melody. There's a
Okay.
rumor
Yeah.
going
All right, that's all.
round.
This is all we need. This is all we need.
Rumor.
We can make up the rest.
Yeah. No, we don't want to make up the. No. We don't want.
We can fill in the blanks.
Yeah, that will do. We don't want to make up the rest.
Well,
do we?
can I ask his favorite food?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Fajitas.
Oh
He
my goodness,
does.
this is
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, it's like you don't even need us. We're eating off fajitas.
Fajitas. That's the chorus. That could be the chorus.
Yeah. Ever met a friend named Cletus? He works at.
What?
What's that?
Do you have a friend named Cletus?
Please do.
Amy?
Please say yes. Please say yes.
Well, Amy.
No. Okay. How about
This
this?
is incredible.
Like, don't. Our little son Troy was a fetus. Hey.
We thought of his name when we were eating fajitas.
Yeah. Well, that was the rhyme of with
His name
fetus.
is
fetus.
Troy.
No, but our son
I know.
So
I
your
know.
rime is fetus?
with fajitas. Yeah.
I like it.
We'll do
brother.
Eminem rhymes. We'll bend words.
Okay.
Okay, Amy, we're gonna get your number. Eddie and I are gonna work on this. The next couple days, we're gonna perform it live on the air. Okay?
I cannot wait.
Yeah, us either. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Man.
This is equally as exciting for us. Okay, thank you, Amy. I'm not sure how Songfinch does it, but we're gonna turn this thing over in a matter of days.
I'm ready.
Okay, bye, Amy. You have her number, Ray?
Bye.
Yeah, put her back on hold real quick just to get all their stuff. All right, so we're auditioning for Songfinch.
This is exciting.
See if they can hire us.
There's a rumor going round.
Are you on that one still?
Because it's in my head, but when it comes out of my mouth, the tone is not right. But I have
That's called tone deaf.
right. So like Morgan, I can also hear it in my head right now.
I can't.
Can't you hear
There's
that
a
part?
rumor going
Ray,
Ray,
round.
oh my God,
About
Ray, can you
me.
please just play some of the song?
There it is. I
Do you have
found it.
rumor?
There's a rumor
going
going
round.
Hold on,
round.
everybody stop. Eddie,
That's
only
it.
Eddie.
I nailed it, dude.
Only Eddie.
There's a rumor going round.
I got it. Now I have it.
Okay, that's all you needed. We were close.
I have more of a
We
Lee
tried.
Bryce voice, you know what I mean?
Go ahead. Yeah.
There's a rumor going round.
I bet if we played all the clips back,
That's a jam.
That is a jam. That's like an upbeat soul Lee Bryce song. Yeah. Lee Bryce bassist tried to beat me up once.
Oh boy.
You guys remember that?
Yeah, I thought we didn't talk about that anymore.
Oh, my bad. All right. Go ahead. We spent the weekend at iHeart Country Festival. Listen to the post show today. We do an entire podcast after the show, and we'll talk about a lot of the things that happened over the weekend. But quick high and low from the weekend, Amy.
I'll start with the low, which is just my feet after festivals and stuff, like wearing heels all weekend and walking around. I need to probably make a chiropractor appointment today. I just hurt everywhere. And then high would be, I love that it's in Austin. I mean, I love our Country Fest. It's so much fun, the artists, the concert, the people, but my family gets to come, family and friends that I've had for 25 plus years. My family obviously longer, but girlfriends that I've known for a very long time, and they all got to sit together in a row, and it was just fun to look up in the crowd and see them together.
Eddie?
So my sister got to come to the show, and this was so cool. I got to take her backstage for a second, and it was right when Keith Urban was walking by, and Keith's like, "Eddie, what's up?" He gives me a handshake, gives me a
that's cool.
hug,
So you
and my
look
sister
cool.
was like, "Oh my gosh, like you're friends with Keith Urban?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's my friend.
My best friend.
That's my dude."
Worst?
The worst is, dude, I'm exhausted. Like, as soon as I landed and I got back,
They
my
should give us
wife,
the day off.
my wife gave me the car keys. Like, all right, you have a flag football game to go to. Take him. He's in the car. Like, immediately.
Amy, didn't your niece get to take a shot with Jelly Roll?
She did. Isn't it? First of all, it's crazy that my niece is 21 years old now, and she just turned 21 recently. So, yeah, Jelly Roll. I was like, oh, Jelly Roll was passing out shots, and my niece was like, oh, I need to take one, and it's weird to hear her say that. And then I go, Jelly Roll, she just turned 21, and he's like, get up here, girl. So they took it together, and that was a random moment for her that she'll never forget.
Lunchbox?
Low is I didn't get enough friend time. I mean, at the concert, I had friends there, but I mean, I was just busy, and so I didn't get to go up and party with them in the VIP area. But the highlight was Keith Urban was in the crowd, jamming out. He comes running up. He sees me, stops, puts his arm around me, and we sing a song together.
See, we're all friends with Keith Urban.
Yeah, Keith's awesome.
He's our dude.
But you sing a song together. I mean, you didn't really sing. I mean, you didn't get on the microphone and sing.
No, he had the microphone in front of me, and I just like, I had my mouth open like I was singing because I didn't know the words.
You
That's
didn't
what
know
I
that
figured.
song.
That's what I figured. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad it all happened and there were no fires.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I
no,
have,
there was fire. Aldine
no,
had
I'm
fire.
talking about like I have like 94,
Jelly Roll had fire.
94 things I have to do, and it all worked out wonderfully. I was happy. There were no issues. The hardest part of it is just, I walked in this morning and hit my head on the camera on the wall.
You did. You've
I've
never
never
done
done
that.
the history of my life. But I'm happy because it was wonderful. I got to hang out with a lot of crazy, cool people, not artist related, just like people I got to know over the weekend. Aldine, it was dark backstage, and Aldine came up to me. I was about to go on stage and do the final thing, and I feel somebody like put their arm around me and go, "Hey, what's up?" I don't know who it was. It could have been anybody telling me to go 100 different places. And I'm like, "What up?" And it's just to the point where I have to big dog so many people, not like getting bigger than them, but when you don't know who it is, you go, "What's up, big dog?" You know,
Big
that's
dog.
what you say when you don't know their name. and I couldn't tell. I could not tell it was Aldine. I was like, "What's up, big dog?" And they give him and I like slap him on the side, and then I see him from 3 feet away, and I was like, "Jason." He was like, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, I didn't know that was you." I said, "Dang, dude, you've been working out." Like, I think Jason's got. I like felt his. I just slapped his side.
He's getting ripped.
Dude, I think so. And I was like, "Dude, what the heck?" And he was like, "Working out, getting ready for tour." And I was like, "You are a big dog."
Dang.
Yeah.
Legit.
Like
big
I hit him
dog.
on the body and it kind of bounced back. I didn't. So that was good. That's fun. I thought Lady A was so good. I thought Brothers Osborne was so good.
Man.
It was awesome. The Brothers Osborne new song is excellent. I'm gonna play it now. This is New Brothers Osborne. I hope you guys like this song. I hope you stream the song. And big fans of the people, big fans of the band. This is called Break Mine. Here you go.